Sup y'all, once again this is Rttta, or Random Things to Talk About, and most of you who watch this should probably know about that by now. I still don't know why I keep saying that. Today I wanted to talk about a couple of things. I'm actually going to talk about one thing that was requested from a friend, but nevertheless requested in comments. His request was he wanted me to talk about PIXAR. And I thought, oh, well, I'm cool with that, yeah. So I decided I'd just speak a little bit about PIXAR. Last week I did talk about Brave and how that is coming up soon here. And I'm really excited about that because it looks really good, unlike Cars 2 and Toy Story 3. Yeah, I know, most people yell at me because I hate Toy Story 3. But I didn't really like it. It wasn't like the past two from my childhood. It just didn't hit me there like Toy Story 1 and 2 did. So with that junk said, maybe I'll go a little bit further into more upcoming Pixar films. The next one coming out next year in 2013 is Monsters University. So Monsters University is actually a prequel rather than a sequel to Monsters Inc. And for those of you who don't know this, a prequel is basically a film that comes after the first film, but the story takes place before the first film. Therefore, this is when Mike and Sully actually meet each other in Monsters University. And after this, things start to get a little bit more secretive and not as open to the world. The next film, which is coming in 2014, is not even titled yet. Pixar announced it as the untitled film that takes you inside of a young girl's mind. Okay? To add on to that, they named one more film, which is on the to be announced list, and we don't even know when it'll be released yet. And they call this film an untitled Pixar movie about dinosaurs. Dinosaurs! Okay. There was also Newt, which apparently was a canceled film of theirs. They were going to release it, but they said the storyline was too much like 20th century's Rio. With the same plot line, you don't want people screaming at you, oh, you stole his idea! I don't even think they stole the idea, they just weren't able to get to the idea first. There's also some films that we're just slightly hearing about that are really like a mystery right now. First off, it's being hinted that they might be doing a second Incredibles. Finally! They've already taken almost 10 years to get that to happen. The first Incredibles left off this huge opening, and they never continued it. Yeah, sure, they continued it in a stupid little video game for like the PS2 and the GameCube, but it's pointless. So to think that they're maybe making a second Incredibles, but then there's another one, and it's Toy Story 4. It hasn't even been announced by Pixar yet. Tom Hanks, voice of Woody, gave the hint that they are working on a fourth Toy Story. No. Toy Story 3 clearly ended the series, and it wasn't even a very good film. So to think that they might be continuing off with Bonnie, oh, I don't know. Bonnie's cute, and she's nice, but it's not Andy. No Andy, no good Toy Story movie. Other than that, there's not a whole lot of new stuff going on with Pixar, but that is a lot of new stuff, so really I shouldn't say that there isn't a whole lot more, because that is a lot more, and I'm talking too much, and I'm gonna shut up now. One other thing I wanted to talk about. I know I've already talked about the Hunger Games and stuff, but I sort of left this out in my last episode, and I'm not exactly sure why I did. So it turns out that a lot of people that went and watched that film were racist. There were constantly Twitter posts saying, oh, why did Rue and Cinna and all that have to be black? Why did they have to be black? Why did they have to be black? Have you even read the book? I haven't, but I most certainly have learned that in it, they describe them with dark skin. Oh, but Garen, we were just thinking darker skin. Well, then you're an idiot. I'm sorry, I'm getting fired up here, but you guys really are gonna yell at the Hunger Games for having black people in it. I mean, there were Twitter posts like, why did Rue and Cinna have to be black? Kinda ruined the movie. Your face kinda ruined the movie. Oh, Ponage, that was the worst comeback ever. And I really am fired up about the complaints about, oh, well, you know, you see, these people, they're black. So I didn't really like the movie. You didn't like the movie because there were black people in it. Seriously, just get over it. Whether you're racist or not, just watch the film and enjoy it. But come on, Rue is cute, she's nice. I mean, you can't really have anything against her. Neither can you with Cinna. And while I am in the subject of the Hunger Games, I thought I'd just say this. Catching Fire! It's coming out on November 22nd, 2013, which obviously means they went basically right into development and production right after they released this film, because November 22nd, 2013 is not very long from now, considering how long it takes to make a film. So, can't wait for that, although that may feel long to some of you. It's not going to be all that long because time seems to fly by pretty fast. So, with everything that I just said being said and done, said, done, I might edit that out or not. I don't know. That was sort of funny, not funny. But now it's time for the question of the week. And the question of this week is, are you excited about all these new films I've spoken of? No matter if it's Catching Fire or the untitled film about taking you into a young girl's mind or whatever it is. You tell me, are you excited or interested, or do you have any opinion on any of these films? You can also state your opinion on just about anything else. I really don't care. And yeah, remember that you can always request what you want me to talk about next down in the comment section below. And yeah, enjoy the dubstep music and all my awesome video links right after I say farewell.